do how do you how do you stop? I mean, I know there's a lot of women out there say, you know what, I just gotta know. I mean, I gotta know where's he been. He said he's here, but I'm not sure, and
Well, you need to do. Then you have one or two options because that's how you're going to be. You're going to be like that with every man, meaning you're going to have the eject button on by every man, and it's a real easy button to find. It's right on your forehead, so then like you can hide it. So the reality is, you either need to change, or you just need to get used to getting dogged out by men.
Yeah, you got. I mean, you got some chicks going so far as to pulling up police files and shit, man. Getting at one point when they getting like PIs and or something,
oh yeah,
getting
yeah, have
information
people follow their
behind the
husbands and
guy's
stuff.
back to
Yeah.
see what he's all about and shit. Whatever just happened to asking.
Well, yeah, but as your uncles, ladies, as you are nieces, and I'm your dad. The thing is that if you feel that way, leave. I know it is a hard
Exactly.
thing to do
Simple as that.
because I'm sorry, Jay.
It's as simple as that. But I think the
Hmm.
problem, this is me trying to venture out into the mind of a woman, which is a dangerous thing to do. Uh, so I'm going to give it a shot here. I'm going to try to think like a woman does.
Oh shit! That
Well,
would be entertaining.
well, in the mind of a woman, a lot of women who I think do this have been wrong so many times that they are convinced that they must use these tactics to prove to themselves otherwise because they have trusted so many guys before, and these guys have burned their trust factor with guys altogether. But then this goes back to what we were saying earlier. Pick the right man to begin with. Don't pick somebody who has a shady character to begin with. A, don't pick that guy who's going to be nice to you in the beginning because it can only go down from there. B, pick the right one from jump. But that's where they make the mistake, right there. And then they sit there and use that as their biggest excuse. That's always the woman's excuse. Well, this guy's done this, this guy's done, and then the moment a guy tries to say, I'm just saying, because I had extra. Well, are you just trying to compare me to your ex now? Is that what it is? Blah blah blah. They want to try to pop off a jaw with that stuff. But look, they think it's okay for them to do it, and they gotta understand. Men are like thinking the same thing. Get the fuck away from me. They think the same way you do, but they're just more cold about it. Yo, you're out. Bye.
Yeah.
You're kind of asking women to be logical in their decision making when it comes to men.
But
And
I know you're
I'm gonna
right.
be
But
honest,
all we
dude.
can,
It's
all we,
hard. It's hard, man. I mean,
I know. Hey, you know what? The only
not
thing,
known
hey,
for their logic.
we
I mean, I ain't trying to rank or nothing. I mean, it's just the damn truth. I mean that from every woman I ever dealt with. I mean, even kinfolk. They're not known for their logic. They always, most of the time, they hate when you say it, but they run on emotion. They're all about the moment and what they, if it feels right and all that kind of shit, till it clouds their judgment. So, telling them to, telling them to evaluate guys like we try to do, and tell them to think about shit or think it through. You
well,
have a better chance at joining the clan, dude.
yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just I had to put it on the record to say, well, at least we tried.
Yeah.
But see, what I want to ask the email, even the email one that wrote me the email. If you watch the boot camps and know what we talked about, we have always said not to have male friends, and yet we're getting an email about someone who's sleeping with the male friend. So
Mhm.
this is what this show's about, and I guess we just have to have patience and understand that you know what this is what a woman is. That's what she's about, and uh, you know, unfortunately, I don't know. Guys, are y'all thirsty? Y'all want any beers or soda or wine? Are you thirsty or anything?
Oh,
No.
I already got my Dr. Pepper right here with me. Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Let me get myself some ice, man. I'm stressing out on this. Let me get some ice.
Why? No, man.
Let me drink me a soda. Okay.
Damn well that shit ain't real.
All right. Well, I'm alive. They know it's not real, but that's me just drinking a little bit of soda because you have to understand, ladies, how frustrating it is to teach you something that's so basic. Everything we're showing you is pretty basic. But as a man, I know you're not going to do it. I know, Jay Murph knows, Dion knows, we all know one thing, is that, like they said, you're driven off of your emotions. And unfortunately, finding...
No, that they think they're not gonna do it because they think that's sacrificing. And what have we said that A is sacrificing, or B is too hard?
Well,
Yes,
wait. Let me go back. Hold on. You asked the question. I'm gonna tell you what we said it was sacrificing. Okay. Number one, going to the club and buying a guy a drink. That's sacrificing. Number two,
because that's worth a good man, right?
Wait a minute, going to the club and what?
I recommended the women to go to the club and buy a guy a drink.
Oh,
that's
But that's
surrendering, dude. That's degrading themselves.
And the next thing is since the NFL playoffs are this weekend, buy some chicken wings and some pizza and some beer. Maybe wear a football jersey, invite the friends over, and cook for them. That's sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how dare you?
The next sacrifice is the movie. Take them to go see True Grit. You pay for the movie, maybe take them out to eat. That's a sacrifice.
You son of a bitch.
The next one is going and buying Machete. Go buy your man the DVD of Machete.
Oh, my God.
If you...
So you've told it, so they women in about a 2-month span to spend a whopping $50 on their man. Wow.
And
wow.
And the great.
What you mean? Whoa! You mean within the same fiscal year?
Oh yeah, yeah. We talking about the fiscal week, man, not the year. Gee, this is just the week.
God damn, dude! What the hell, man? I mean, God, they're not animals, man.
I know, and the one that tops
you do know they had women's rights since 1920.
Yes, I know, and the one that tops it off is to start dieting and going to calorie count and working out. That's another selfish thing that It's asking. I think we're asking too much. You think we're asking too much?
Man, you're gonna set them back about 9 generations with this shit. Asking them to do something for their man, spend money, show them fun without them being the center of attention, and then aiding in it. Oh God.
Well,
hello, anybody there?
I'm just saying. I don't. If you ladies think that what I'm saying is a terrible thing, we always ask you to take the homework assignment and go to any of your quote unquote male friends and ask him these things. Say, you know what? What do you think if I bought a guy a drink? What do you think if the football game's coming on? I bought him some wings and some pizza and some beer. I told him to bring his friends over. I was wearing a jersey. What do you think about that? And what do you think about me going and buying him a man movie like Machete? What would you think of me? And what do you think that guy's going to say? He's going to say, well, you know what? I know you're not working right now, but I think I can get you a job at my job.
Yeah, I was about to say, you said male friends. I say, if you think those male friends are your friends or just interested in being only your friend, why don't you go hang out with them at their crib and just kind of make yourself comfortable? Unbutton your blouse, take off your bra, unzip your pants, ask them to, kind of massage you and shit, and see how platonic that shit stays. I mean, I know it's a stretch, that's pretty.
How dare you? They are friends. He is my guy friend.
I know.
And I trust him. How could you say that?
He ain't gonna. He's not.